Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels.
I WorldWideChels.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. Chelsea have won 3-0 against Aston Villa. I don't know if we're top or joint top, second place, I think, or maybe first. Someone will confirm very shortly. But look, very, very not satisfying performance, but I'll take it. 3-0. I think it tells the full story, which we'll be getting into. Everyone tuned in, please like the video as it helps out the channel. Subscribe and hit the notification. I'm joined here with my two very co-hosts. Matt has returned. Matt, first of all, how are you?
Yeah, doing a bit better. Obviously, Chelsea result has put me in a good mood, so happy to come on and happy to be back.
Yeah, big up to you, man. I hope things are going to be getting better for you very soon. Just as my man with the green screen, how are you, bro?
Yeah, lovely. I woke up this morning, got to see Tottenham lose. And then I believe the same score. 3-0.
Yes.
Which I think some people on here predicted. We do the deed and beat Aston Villa, who was up for the game. So they were a live opponent. Yeah, I'm happy. Better second half than first half, but we'll get into that.
Definitely. We also got KJ Franz. We're going to be bringing on Josh. Josh is on Instagram. It's difficult to keep track. I had to change the scoreline. I had to change the thumbnail. I had to change the notes. I changed the description. And you got Josh saying in the comments, I'm ignoring him. Come on, Josh, man. It's difficult to control every single thing. If you're on Twitter, I sent to Justice, I sent to Matt, I sent to KJ. KJ Franz, obviously on the stream. Big up to you, Mr. Kovačić. I think you're the biggest Kovačić fan on this channel, in my opinion. So, listen, we are going to get to all of that. Just very quickly, I was going to bring Nippin from the stadium, but he is lagging. Yeah,
Laggy McGee.
Comes on, guys.
I mean, it's the stadium. You never get any good signal.
You never get any connection. You're right. You don't even get connection. Matt, if you can send the link to Josh if possible, highly appreciate it, because he's probably spamming me thinking I'm ignoring him. But Kojo Funds, man, chat to me. Kovačić.
Kovačić, I keep on saying this time and time again. He's not the sexiest player, but he's an effective player. And I think ever since he got the number 8, he's really grown into that role. I don't see where the criticism come from. Personally, in the first half, he was probably our most effective 1v1 player. There wasn't a lot going on in the midfield. I don't think, it was clear to see Saul, he needs to grow into the Prem. Havertz 1v1 wasn't doing anything for us going up front. Hudson-Odoi at right wing back wasn't doing anything going up for us. Kovačić was the only player that was pressing, that was picking out passes. Maybe all his passes weren't coming out effectively in the first half, but in the second half, it was different gravy. I don't think the criticisms he gets are fair on him. I do think he's probably one of our best players. If we're being completely honest, he does the job. We probably can get someone better down the line. But as of now, what more can you ask for?
I got
he's just the beginning of the season as well. So
I got two things I could ask for. He could have had another couple of assists if you played the right ball. I think all of our team we left a lot of goals out on the pitch. There was a lot of plays that could have been made that weren't made, and luckily we have a striker that got 2 chances and put 2 away, or this would have been a bum squeaker. So. I look, Kovačić, that was probably his best game I've ever seen play in totality, because he got a goal and assist. We've been asking for people to kick on, right? Show us something new. Show us something we haven't seen before. And he had the beautiful ball to set up the first one, and then the recognition to get to the ball and to put the ball away. That was great. We have to see that every game going forward, though. We need to see some of these same things. So
I agree with that, man. I agree with that. Just very quickly, I do have to play the sponsor video. So, guys, if you lot can like the video, let's push to 70 likes for Romelu Lukaku. Brace. Could have had a hat trick, in my opinion, but this guy is firing all cylinders. Like the video as it helps out the channel. Download the One Football link in the description. I want to play the video very quickly. Yes, guys, today's video is sponsored by the One Football app, the #1 app for all Chelsea news and in general for all other clubs, of course. But you can find out every single information around the club right here on this app. All your transfers, incomings, outgoings, all your general injury news, team lineups, predictions, everything you'll find on this app. Make sure you guys definitely download that. You can also, rather than going on Google and put a lot of effort in, you can see where we are in the league, you can see where other clubs are, how many goals conceded, how many goals scored, etc. You can also check out the squad information on each player to keep you guys up to date. And finally, you can also check out all other competitions, not just Chelsea. You can, look at rival clubs. You can look at different competitions, the internationals, for example. And definitely, I would recommend this app. If you guys want to check it out, click on the link in the description. Go check it out. It helps me a lot. And you'll be seeing this app a lot more on my channel. Big up everyone that's supporting the channel. And thank you, One Football, for the opportunity. Big up everyone supporting the thing. Like the video. We do have Josh, who is on my case for some reason. Josh, I hope you're joking around with me. You're hurting my feelings right now, bro. I don't know if he's on right now. He's on mute. We have Nippin from the stadium.
Yeah, I had to walk a few minutes away because the 3G is so shit. Sorry, trash.
No, that's the truth, man. Who you with?
I'm actually not with them, but if I go a few meters down, the Chelsea fan TV are interviewing people. I can see.
Oh, let's try to see them. Let's try to see them.
Yeah, photobomb them. Let's photobomb.
Yeah, let's.
Where's father?
He's eating pie.
Yeah, he's.
Why did Astrid?
I can see. Nah. Guys, it's really busy out here.
Yeah, you're the on the street reporter, Nick, and you got to get this photobomb done.
Turn the camera on.
Oh, yeah. He's not eating pie.
Who's that dickhead fan?
Come on, come here.
What did you say?
What did you say?
He said you never invite
He said,
me.
where's my invite? But hey, he made a 5-minute cameo.
Oh, listen, man. Listen, you lot ain't gonna find this content anywhere, man. You lot run up the likes, man. Push the 80 likes. Big up Nippin and Father together. That's what we want. That's the beautiful scenes we want to see, man. Them two at the stadium. Maybe we can get them to form a new channel. Who knows?
Yeah, we did.
Come on.
Come on, Chelsea!
Hey, see if you can. Let's just see if you can interview. Can you interview somebody?
Can you interview
Yeah, interview
I'm on a
somebody.
live stream.
Yeah, interview somebody.
Hey,
Just-
hey guys, how long are you going to be live streaming for?
An hour.
Okay. Is it okay if I do my fan cam with them and come back?
Yeah, but let me just see them quickly. Turn the camera on. Let me see them.
They're busy. Okay, right there.
We didn't see it. Do it again. We didn't see it.
Is it Lewis?
I don't know if I'm allowed.
You are
see
allowed,
quite a
man.
few
You're allowed.
familiar faces.
You're
Is it
allowed. You're
Lewis?
allowed. Tell them I said it. It's cool.
There they are.
Okay.
Anyway, let me get my fan cam with them and I'll be back.
All right, take care,
All
man.
right.
Look after
You
yourself.
too, man.
Well, there you have it, man, folks. Full footage from Stamford Bridge. Run up the likes. We've got Josh here. Hopefully, you can hear him now. Josh?
Yes, boys. Can you hear me?
Bro, I want respect,
Sir.
bro. You're on my case, man. You hurt my feelings, bro.
Yeah, well, you got to give the people what they want, Sadiq. I mean,
Bro.
Josh, if you're gonna come and say you want to come on, you might as well have the camera on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the car, so I'm trying to save the bandwidth, so I don't sound like I'm nipping in a hotel trying to order lunch.
Listen, big up Josh on the stream.
Before I lose Wi-Fi, let me just say what a fantastic game. It was nice to see some rotation. Romelu Lukaku is an absolute animal. Just beautiful play by some of the boys. Kovačić, a really strong game. Alonso was terrible again. I don't ever want to hear anyone say Alonso over Chilwell ever again.
Yo, I think you got connection issues, man. I think you got connection issues. Something happened there, bro.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure I do.
Bro,
Respect
my captain, bro.
I know. How does the man have the armband on when Asby comes on the pitch? How does he still have the armband on his arm?
Come on.
How does that happen?
MI Hive. We're starting it tonight.
He needs to come off that armband as soon as Asby steps on the pitch. That thing's got to come off his arm. No, Rudiger played 2 positions today. So congratulations to Antonio Rudiger for playing left center back and left back today. Congratulations.
Even when we win 3-0, we hear it like this. Even when we
no, it was a great game by full team performance. Alonso's terrible. I don't care.
Josh, I think you've got a little bit of bias.
He's spitting fire.
A little bias. Did you watch the game? What did the man do? Please tell me. I'd love to know. He was getting beat all day.
The whole team was average, bro. The whole team was average.
Yeah, I think what happened is there was a bit of a tactical issue. I don't think we expected Villa to come play us like they did. I think we expected them to sit back, which is why Callum started. And they didn't sit back. They pressed us. They actually played us an open game of football. And I don't think we were really prepared for that. So good on them for coming out with a tactic we weren't expecting, but they still got popped 3-0.
I don't think it should have been 3-0 though.
I know it should have been 4 or 5.
No, they definitely could. They definitely could have had a couple goals. I mean, Mendy was sensational today. He made some fantastic saves, man. We're really gonna miss him at AFCON. He was fantastic today. I'd love to hear Jester's opinion on Callum today on the right wing.
No, not yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it.
Josh, don't worry. You'll hear our pick.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. I just want to hear positives for now, man.
Great win. Big 3 points. Top of the table. Bun United. Let's roll.
Yeah, I just want to say very quickly. I'm not obviously supporting United or anything. I just said Ronaldo would do. I just said Ronaldo.
So bad, Sadiq. Bad.
That's all I said. Ronaldo would do his thing.
Nah, I agree with you.
No, we can't be having.
Andrew said he will struggle, and Jesters.
Bro, we were on the stream together. We both said Ronaldo would be fine.
Look, he got a gift goal. The first one was a gift from a poor keeper, and the second one was between his legs. I don't want to hear none of that. That was Newcastle. Newcastle United.
Our players won't even do that, bro. Our players won't even think like that.
What are you talking about?
Our players won't think like, he's going to parry it and we're going to tap it in.
Hold on. But this is the same Kovačić who got a similar goal today.
No, Kovačić was pressing.
Kovačić pounced on a poor pass and got a goal.
But Ronaldo for the first goal thought he's going to fumble it, and he did fumble it.
You're saying Lukaku wouldn't do that?
I don't know.
Lukaku has the goal
all the time, but that's okay.
No, but listen, Chelsea don't score goals like this. Clearly, last season, you can see how many goals.
Last season, Big Rob wasn't there.
I know, but I'm saying Ronaldo has done it throughout his career.
That was a goal that Timo couldn't miss.
Well, I don't know.
I'm not going to say anything there. I'm not going to say anything there. Listen, everyone tuned in. Over 100 people tuned in already. Like the video if you're happy with Chelsea top the league or joint top, wherever. I don't know where we are actually. Are we second, guys?
We're ahead of Man United on goals scored or goal difference, I think.
So we're the same goal difference, but they've allowed more goals than.
Same goal difference. They've scored 2 more goals than us. We're 9-1. They're 11-3. So they're technically top of the table based on goals scored. Same differential.
Okay. So, like I said, people, MA Hive has started today. I won't be
Be a short list.
I won't be tolerating any disrespect on the guy's name on this channel. If so, you will be escorted out of the channel. Lewis has AC, Father has TW, Johnny's got MM, I've got MA. Okay, Kepa, we had something there, but
I got the
listen,
FU Hive.
what's FU? Bro. I got sponsored,
Hey!
bro.
I didn't say anything bad.
Yeah.
Listen, yo, Matt, I don't know why you're laughing. Just as has replaced you, bro. Man's got a green screen.
ain't
He's
replaced,
hosting
mate.
channels now. He's done, bro.
Hey, Justice may have some fancy green screen, but you don't have the experience like me at hosting. Sorry, Justice.
Oi.
Wow. I'm gonna go cry in the corner now.
Yo, you lot.
You can go cry at the show
Let's
stands.
get straight into Callum. Man.
Yes.
Before you guys go at
Give
him,
time with it.
I do want to say that it is our first game back from international, and he has been playing. That's one thing.
Here's the excuses again. Here's the excuses again.
That's one thing I want to say for the guy. Okay.
You can go on international duty though.
I don't know where he went. I don't know if he's under 21s. I don't know what he was
Oh,
doing.
he didn't. He stayed at
Hey,
Stamford
Cobham.
Bridge the whole time.
Are you gonna give Sal get the same benefit of the doubt?
Yes.
Okay.
I back
fair.
South. Ask Matt. Matt, did I not support him?
Yeah, he did. A lot of people on Twitter weren't, but
Yeah, I backed it fully.
a lot of people were saying some very horrible things. But you
Yeah.
know,
Look, he did not play well in the first half. Let's just have that.
Yeah,
While I'm
the-
waiting, Sadiq, while I'm waiting for my turn, I'll be on. The moment my turn arrives, I'll duck out and then I'll be
Okay,
back.
can we see Father, please? Can we see
Is
Father?
Father on the thing? Is he doing an interview?
You okay?
Or is it Mac?
Good. Look who's next to me, Sadiq. Sadiq,
Who?
look who's next to me.
Who?
Tammy.
I see Father.
Hey!
I see Father in the background. That cop is riding him. See? Look, where's his
listen.
right there?
Hey, listen. These man are jokes. These man are jokes. Okay, Callum, Justice, go for it. Let's hear this.
Yeah, he had his chance today to prove that he needs to be in the lineup more often, and you can kiss that goodbye. He tried to play a wing back. Okay, your job as a wing back is you get your head up, you beat your man, you put the ball in first time. You don't try to dribble and slow the play down. Your job is to cross the ball. And he had plenty of chances that he let go because he wanted to do some tech and dribble around his guy. That's not you as a wing back. You as a wing back is to put the ball in the box. So I don't want to hear any more excuses for this kid. I'm done with it. He got his chance. Everybody was big up at him because trying to tear me down because he got a start. He did nothing with his start. And he played left wing on the left side and did nothing.
I just sorry. I'm gonna let you carry on. I just need to show you one thing, guys. I really want to get this picture out very quickly.
Yeah. Oh my god. I did see Father on the kickoff on Sky. I was like, there's only one person that has a green hat like that. So I was like, there he is.
You want to caption that?
Father, man.
He goes,
hey,
hey.
like the video for Father, man. Like the video for Father, man.
The caption to that is, hey, Timo can't do that. Hey, come on now.
Let me write that.
Guys, seriously. Stop.
Hey.
Oh, I'm taking a photo of that. That's funny.
No, big up Farah, man. Big up Nippin. But back to Hudson-Odoi, because I thought he was decent today. But just as carry on.
Look, you have to be more than decent to get yourself into this side. Okay? He had all the opportunity. You know, his best play was the one corner kick that almost went in. That's his highlight. Okay? Before y'all go make another highlight and slate the manager, he gets a 2-second highlight. That's it. That's all he done. I'm sorry, but you have to do more if you want to start and get into this team more often. And, Tuchel not only played him at the wing back, but when Aspie came on, he took Havertz off and put Callum in what everybody says is his best side.
Havertz was bad today as well, man.
So I just don't want to hear it anymore about Callum. The excuses need to go away.
Just one game.
I thought he was kind of poor defensively.
Yeah.
So what? If he performed today, you would have been like, okay, he plays every game. Is that what you're telling me?
No, it's like give him another chance. He gets another chance to.
So
hey, you get 90 more minutes.
Because he failed this game, it's done, finished.
Why did you tell me what he did for Tuchel to say, I'm going to pick you over Reece James. I'm going to pick you over Aspie. He's done nothing to warrant 90 more minutes over those players. Everybody's saying Zenit. Reece James is going to be back for Zenit. You're going to put Reece James back in. So again, in this team, I don't care what your name is.
Oh God! Did you see what happened just then?
No, what happened?
He just came into my camera and then just clicked the X button.
Hey, Lewis!
Let me do the father, Lewis. Give it to father. Quick. Father.
Yes,
Up away.
Speak to you.
Yo, tell him,
man.
Nippin, tell him, MA Hive, Marcus Alonso Hive. Nippin.
Hold on. Before we get to Nippin, I love it how as soon as Jesters makes a comment about how Callum Hudson-Odoi, all the Callum Hudson-Odoi stands are talking about Pulisic. Why are we talking about Pulisic? We don't need to talk about Pulisic. We're talking about one guy, and that's Callum Hudson-Odoi. No, you have Donald. You have FIFA Chimpsy, who is a known Cho stan. He's like, Pulisic has done nothing. It was like, well, Dad, he didn't play, so of course he's done nothing. I didn't realize so many football fans that have brains.
Is he still injured?
Pulisic created as much chances today as Callum did.
Exactly.
He didn't even play. Oh, that's a quote of the stream so far.
Guys, let me just say
I'm sorry. Listen, I was willing to give him his chance to show what he could do, and he absolutely did. He did nothing in either position.
Yeah,
guys,
I mean, go on.
Let me say something. We weren't even that good today.
Well, I know we weren't good, but what's your point?
Can I just say?
No
Can I
one
just say something?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
That's
Guys,
Sadiq.
everyone wants to speak to you.
Sadiq.
Everyone wants to speak to you, Sadiq.
Yeah.
That's Sadiq. Hello?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, Father, you're on TV. Father, you're on TV. Father, you're on TV.
Can I just say something?
Go on.
Well, say it.
Nippon met Aston in Westview.
What did he say?
I have no idea what he said.
What did you say?
He said he ate Astrid. Something about Astrid.
That's a lie. Don't listen to anything he just said.
I
Nippin,
have
did
no
you
idea.
beat Astrid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
WorldWideChels. Hey, my guy.
Yo,
What's going on?
Hey.
is that Bricky? Is
Yo.
that
Hello.
Bricky? Yo,
WorldWideChels, what you saying, bruv?
Come
Long
on,
time,
man.
my guy.
what are you telling me?
What you saying, man? I can't hear nothing, bruv.
Sorry, I took my headphones out so that other people could hear.
Oh, you're fine.
Right.
Nippin, thoughts on the game, Nippin? Thoughts on the game?
Sorry?
What's
What are
your
your thoughts on the game?
Right. I'll come back.
Okay.
That's his thoughts. Let's leave it at that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Take care.
So,
Okay, see you in a bit, guys.
Yeah.
Cho stands in the comments. If you say that Pulisic has not done anything for 3 games, he played in 1 game this year and scored a goal.
1 game, 1 goal.
Guys,
But
guys,
can I go
guys,
on?
this
So
game,
you say your
everyone
thing
was
then I'll-
average.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, but Hudson-Odoi wasn't average. Hudson-Odoi is poor. It doesn't even get to the word average.
Okay.
Obviously, so you've had your speak, Jess has had his. Now today I've got a little bit of a roast dinner going on. That roast is Callum Hudson-Odoi. What I mean, you talk about what's he why is he so bad? What did he actually do? As Jess said, he had the corner that possibly nearly went in. Well done. You took a corner which was actually quite a poor corner, but the goalkeeper messed it up himself, which is just typical of a second choice goalkeeper, as we would know of Kepa. But literally the whole time in that first half, Hudson-Odoi, as Jester was saying, was playing like a winger. And I know in Tuchel's system, our wing backs are encouraged to be more attacking and are in positions such as a winger, but you've got to have that defensive nous. So many times he was so poor with his positioning that he was just getting the Aston Villa players going 1-2, and then you had Chalobah having to clean it up. Chalobah had an okay game today. I think he made a couple of mistakes, but he had to do a lot of clearing up for Callum Hudson-Odoi. It was no surprise that they were going down that side the whole time, constantly.
Yep.
And Sal was by far the worst player on the pitch. But if it wasn't for Sal, we'd be saying that about Callum Hudson-Odoi. And then hold on. And I'm gonna say, no, you cannot compare this to Reece James. Hudson-Odoi was invisible. He didn't do anything in open play today.
Before the red card, it was the exact same. It was the exact same Reece James.
No.
I pointed that out.
Nowhere near as bad. Yeah, Reece James. Yeah, but you're not going to point out the Arsenal game.
Well,
Reece James has a goal.
Fantastic. If you're picking up 1 point of Reece James, you can't pick up 1 point of Reece James to go compare it to Hudson-Odoi. But anyway, let's get into that, because obviously right wing back is not his supposed position. So 65th minute, he gets moved to left wing, which all these Cho stands have been screaming out for. Here is your chance, Callum. And what did he do? Again, his best opportunity was he took a shot that deflected to Alonso, and Alonso nearly scored. Your guy, MA High, big up. But what I'm going to say is all summer, all the Callum Hudson-Odoi stands, all the big accounts were saying 3 words. Well, 4 words. Callum Hudson-Odoi is ready. Does that look like ready? Hudson-Odoi is of 1 word, so yes, 4 words. But yeah, is he ready? No. And if I'm honest, other players have Pulisic has stepped up in the Crystal Palace game. Whether you think the goal was lucky or whatever, people are going to make excuses. Havertz has stepped up in games. Other players have stepped up, and Callum hasn't. And he's already struggling to find a place. And when you're putting in performances like that, you're not going to get opportunities. This is the perfect opportunity for Callum. And he hasn't taken. No, I've got one more point. I've got 1 more point to make. As a young player like Callum Hudson-Odoi, you've got to learn to play in positions that are not really your position. Saka had to get into the Arsenal team. He had to play at left back. Played really well, and now he's playing his preferred position. Martinelli he's a striker who had to play at left wing and then to get into the team. Phil Foden, a centre attacking midfielder who had to play at right wing to get into the team. All these players played in positions that weren't their natural position to try and get into the team, and they proved themselves, and that's why they're in their first teams. Callum Hudson-Odoi is not doing that. Even Mason Mount had to do it to a point. Reece James is not a wing back.
Matt, we get your point.
We can say that. But you got to prove yourself in any position that you play in, and he's not proving himself. That's the problem.
Can I say something now? Go on. He was poor today, but it's very harsh just to finish him. No, it is harsh. It is. Let me finish.
It's a harsh game, Sadiq. It's a harsh game.
It is a harsh game, but to go at him for this one game that he finally got his chance, where Villa actually played so different and really well that they could have won the game. They could have got a draw. Realistically, I would have put away those chances, those ones that Thiago Silva saved. I would have put it away myself. Like, generally, I think it's harsh that we just got onto him for being that
I'm
bad.
just saying, you're poor when Marcos Alonso's on the pitch and they attack your side. That's all you need to know. Like Alonso,
both sides got hit, bro. Both sides got hit.
Yeah, and they were both poor. Both sides were poor.
Can I make the point that Callum is not going to get a lot of opportunities? So
what did he do wrong? What did he do wrong? Did he get defensively beaten 1-on-1?
Yeah,
he just got outplayed completely. He got
Explain to me
spun
how.
around it every time.
Statistically, everyone will be against him for this game. Is that what you're telling me?
I got a question for you. Can I send Andrew the link? Winner Surfer.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew.
So.
Yeah.
Who?
Winner Surfer.
Who?
Okay.
No, I'm joking. Go on, give it to
Callum,
him.
Every time Aston Villa attack, they attack with Matt Target and Jacob Ramsey. If it in.
Hey Sadiq, nipping mid Astrid in Westview.
You're chatting shit.
They're gonna fight right down the street.
Oh no. Jesters, we've had the Cho bingo. We've had the Cho's come back from a really bad injury. And he's working his way back.
Oh yeah. You know, when is it in, Robbie? When does it end?
I keep a balance in it. I think this one game you like judging him.
No, but Sadiq, can you understand the point that he's not going to get many opportunities?
Yes.
And this opportunity where Reece James is injured, Azpi's played a lot of international games, he had the chance to come in and show what he can do. And once again, he's not sure. This is not the first time this season.
Hold on.
All right, Villarreal. He didn't play well against Villarreal either, did he? So that's 2 games this season where he's come in actual competition games. I'm not going to count pre-season games because we know how like Ross Barkley loves to turn up in pre-season games and then disappears. In 2 competitive games he's played, he's not turned up. You've got to do a lot to get in this team, and that counts to Pulisic as well. He scored a goal, yes, but as someone kindly mentioned above, Pulisic isn't doing enough to get in the squad, and I've mentioned that. The only people that deserve to get in the squad at the moment is likes of Havertz, possibly Ziyech, Mount, and others, and Werner.
Did Ziyech have a better game than Werner? Not Werner. Hudson-Odoi.
I thought
Ziyech improved in the second half.
He was good until you got to the final third.
Yeah.
And then
he was very poor in the first half, but the second half he improved.
The final third was bad for him.
No one stood out except Lukaku.
Yes, Sammy, come here. What a dead funnel.
Your mum.
Oh,
Your mum. Your mum, bro. Your mum. Tell him his mum. Tell him his mum.
Your mum.
Sadiq's sitting at home eating biryani. What a snake. Sammy,
stop it.
Oi.
Check the Sadiq's channel for good, yeah? No nipping, only Justice Kazilla and anyone but him, yeah? I'll take over. But we're out. Nipping out.
That guy, how many beers his father had? Father, how many beers have you had? A lot.
Romelu Lukaku.
Oh, I can't wait to get back to the bridge.
I'm there right now. See, look, at the bridge.
Hey, Donald, can I say one thing? You're a clown. Get off this channel. Stop being a Cho stan. And come back when
you lot too harsh, man. You lot too harsh.
Too harsh. Oh.
It means you can be harsh. It means you can be harsh, but you lot are too harsh.
No, why? Why? Because he's a Cobham kid? Because
Sadiq, when's he next gonna get a chance?
Tuesday.
Why?
Reece James is gonna do that.
He ain't gonna play Reece James.
Why is he not gonna play Reece James?
Is Reece James back for the next league game?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes. So he was in the league game.
But it's Tuesday to Sunday.
It doesn't matter, bro. We've got many games coming up. We've got 4 games coming up.
Again,
3 games.
Reece James is going to play because Callum didn't do anything to warrant starting again.
I mean, I'd argue.
Bro, we said Chilwell play.
Hold on. I'd argue.
Chilwell,
Sadiq, would you agree that I'd argue that Chalobah has worked his way more into the team than Callum Hudson-Odoi? Aspi can play right wing back. James can play right swing back. They can rotate, and Chalobah can come in for games. Callum Hudson-Odoi has not proved himself.
Who wants to bet me Hudson-Odoi plays on Tuesday?
Oh, I didn't say he wouldn't play. I don't think he's going to start.
You don't think he's going to start?
Why? Why? Again, you give me a reason.
Who's going to bet me that he's not going to start?
I'm not going
to bet you. I've already I don't bet.
The father's coming out of you. The father's coming out of you now. Okay.
And again, you've still given us no explanation why he needs another start. What has he done to warrant a start when he just put a stinky game in?
We have to keep everyone's fitness up.
Oh my God.
Okay, we have to keep everyone's fitness up. We can't just say one game.
Hold on.
He's not playing again.
Can we make a point? Werner's likely to play. Pulisic obviously is injured. Havertz played. Mount played, so he's not going to play. He's not going to play in the front 3.
Okay,
that's
I didn't say he would.
Aspi didn't really play today, so he can play. He can play at wing. He can play at wing back, or Reece James can come in.
So yeah,
Callum Hudson-Odoi may come on.
I hope I get to go more live over here with you guys.
Nip in. Do you think Callum Hudson-Odoi deserves a chance against Ziyech? Against Bennett? Nippin, can you hear us?
Nippin looks like he's in disguise going to Chelsea.
Nippin, can you hear us?
Yeah, I have 8% battery left.
Go home.
Stay on
Go home.
Until I disappear.
Go home. Listen. One thing though, Kojo Fons made a good point. You lot said Ziyech improved second half. Yeah, I didn't see no difference from him. Havertz, I didn't see.
Havertz was poor. I'm not going to be biased and just talk about Joe and not talk about Havertz. Was in Champions League final. Hey! I'm saying Havertz was poor today.
And Ziyech was poor.
That's why Havertz come off first.
But you asked about Callum.
I disagree with your point. You said if it wasn't for Saul...
Callum, he's not good enough. He's done. He's finished. He's finito. He's done. He can't play again. He's not good enough. On Tuesday, he's finished.
You said, let's talk about Callum. You didn't say, let's talk about Ziyech. You didn't say, let's talk about Saul. I'm just following your lead.
Donald, hold on. Donald. We're not criticising Havertz because we haven't been asked about Havertz. I guarantee if Sadiq asked me about Havertz, I would say he was poor, arguably just as bad as Joe. If he asked me about Ziyech, I'd say he's poor. If he asked me about Saul, I would say he's poor. Donald, go and get some footballing brains and come back when you're actually able to.
Mr. J-Bull, it's been 24 minutes since I asked about Hudson-Odoi. 24 minutes.
Well, you didn't ask anything else though.
Yeah, you haven't asked anything else.
The conversation flows and it goes.
Okay. It's our fault.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry.
A poor host always blames his people in the stream.
Do you want to do player ratings since we're doing this now?
No, man, because
we can
get 0.
No, because we can talk about everyone and we can slag off everyone.
Then we can air everybody that needs to be.
We don't get idiots like Donald coming in and Zidane.
Jesters, you gonna host this? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll host it. Let's go.
Sorry, Matt, man.
That's all right. I just don't like people saying that I only criticize Joe. I can criticize a lot of people, just like I can praise a lot of people that I don't particularly rate that much. Like Kovačić had a great game. You don't hear that saying it for me that often. Sal didn't have a good game, although I don't think he should get the abuse that he deserves. Havertz didn't play well. Ziyech didn't play well, and I expected a lot more from Ziyech. Alonso played well.
Let's start this thing so we can give everybody who needs to be aired can be aired properly. So we'll start with our amazing goalkeeper with a double
I'm gonna
save in the
disappear for
first
5
half.
minutes. Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna disappear for 5 minutes.
Okay,
Do
go
it
ahead.
in hours.
Mr. Goalkeeper of the Year, Mendy. What we got from Mendy? Shoot.
10.
We got his 10. Josh, what do you got?
Yeah, I'll say a 9 or 10. I'll say 9.5.
All right, let's go to Mr. Ball.
I said 9.
9.
Sorry, I'm
JJ
gonna try and go off my ratings.
9.
and Mr. Andrew.
9, man of the match.
So I'm gonna go with a 9 too. So I hit consensus is a 9.
Yep.
He was brilliant. Kept us with a clean sheet when we probably shouldn't have, because we were a little bit poor in the first half. But Mendy was brilliant yet again. My goalkeeper.
Yeah, I'd argue the one thing I'll say with Mendy that I think he could have improved on to make a 10 was there's a couple of times when he had a few headers come in that he kept palming it down a little bit, and a person like Ronaldo or Lukaku may have snatched on that and got a goal from it. But apart from that, he was perfect. So I'm giving everyone criticism equally before anyone mentions it in the comments.
All right. So let's go to the right hand side there, and Mr. Chalobah on his second start. And we'll start at the top and go with Josh.
I'll give Chalobah. I'll give him 7.5.
And Mr. Ball.
I'll give him a 7. Made some mistakes, but also made some good tackles.
Mr. KJ.
7 as well. Same match reasons.
And we'll drop down to go to Andrew.
Yeah, 7. Steady. Still learning, but good in patches. Yeah, 7.
So, yeah, we're going to go 7 because that's consensus. I'm not going to average things because I can't count. I'm from Texas. So we'll go for. We'll just take the consensus.
What do you think, Jesters? What would you?
I would go between a 7, maybe a 7.5, but that would be it. He was above average, and he played well. He was solid. He missed a through ball. He could have played better, maybe 1 or 2. He could have played better, but he was, again, he is the blueprint of a young player wanting to get into the team. When you get your chance, you don't put a foot wrong, and he really didn't. So we'll say 7. I would probably say more to a 7.5 for me because he covered for Callum a lot.
Agreed. But 7 is fine. 7's a good round number.
But we'll see. We'll keep it with 7.
I always hate 0.5s.
7.
The man in the middle, Mr. I know where to be at all times, Thiago Silva.
Yeah, for me, it's a 9.
So we got Josh with a 9, Mr. Ball.
8. Terry-esque blocks and fantastic.
Yeah. KJ.
8. I think for a player that's 36, playing at the level he's playing right now is actually ridiculous.
He's brilliant. He's a brilliant baller. Andrew.
Yeah, I give him an 8. First real action back. That block was very good, although I still didn't know until I still had my heart in my mouth waiting for VAR to rule it out.
Right.
I was like, I was going, no, don't.
I do want to do a rant about that. As soon as that happened, Sky were trying to insinuate a handball. I was like, you definitely just trying to get VAR to look at it. There was nothing wrong with it. It was ridiculous from Sky Sports. Typical biasness.
Before we
very
go
composed,
on,
very composed.
Big up to Sharaneth with the super chat. Mendy 10 out of 10 just for that back-to-back saves. It was brilliant. However, that I think Matt Raleigh points out that he could have done better on a couple of other saves. That the way he played it probably put us in a chance of danger. So you can't give him a perfect score, but a 9 is I mean he was brilliant. He kept us in the game when we needed it. So
we do have to change it anyway because he put in a super chat. So
really,
I'm fine with it 10 anyway.
Yeah, Sadiq said up in the comments, send in super chats to change player ratings.
Okay, well we're gonna go with a 10. Oh crap! The show, except for Callum, because if y'all put a 10 in for Callum, I'm just gonna boot you off the screen.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Mr. I can't say what I want to say because we got a sponsor, but you know what I'm saying. Mr. Bully himself, Flatland Bully himself, Mr. Antonio Rudiger. You know, this man right here. We're going to go back up with Josh.
Yeah, for me, it's 8.5. He had to cover for Alonso all game. He played 2 positions. 8.5 for me.
All right. Mr. Ball?
7. I thought it was similar to Chalobah. Made a few mistakes, but made some good tackles as well.
JJ?
7 as well. Same as Chalobah. Even though he was doing a lot of covering, he was getting quite beaten a lot. A few mistakes here and there, but decent game from him.
And Andrew? You're mute.
Sorry, I was quiet then. It's one of his quieter games, I think, for him. I think he was comfortable, but 7. Yeah, 7.
7 wins the day then. Again, another just Rudiger-esque performance. You know, he had his moment with McGinn. He was going to put him in a spliff. But, you know, it's just Rudiger is just fantastic. And that's all that can be said. Our defense really played well overall.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave Callum for last on this section. just to get the Cho stands, you can get the blood pressure down just a little bit. So we're going to start with Mr. Alonso, and I know Josh is going to give him a 5. So
That'll be generous.
I'll be generous and give him a 6.5.
6.5. Mr. Ball.
He was okay going forward. He was dreadful defensively. Kind of a quiet day all around. 6.5.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I would go over 6. I think he was pretty good in attack, created some chances. I don't think he was the best defensively, but compared to the other wing back, was not caught out nearly as much.
And KJ?
I'll give him the benefit of the doubts and give him a 7. I thought pressing, he wasn't bad. Obviously, when Leon Bailey came on, he just was taken out of the game effectively. Defensively, you know what? Change that 7 to 6. Defensively, it wasn't that good. I don't know. It wasn't a spectacular game, but it wasn't a dreadful game. It was decent.
And 6. So, yeah, 6 means average. So, Andrew.
Oh, my favourite player. I thought he was a little bit better than at Liverpool, but obviously it's a lesser opponent. I just about give him a 6. But yeah. This is for all those bigging up Alonso. This is a normal Alonso performance, so get used to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like 6 wins the day.
Did I give him the highest score? What a 5.5 then.
I think 6. I think average was about right.
Josh is thinking we're all going to give him 7, so he comes.
See, right there, so playing 4D chess with Josh.
So he could go. Yes, I'm still giving a low score.
So, Mateo with a goal and an assist. Kovačić. What we got, Josh?
Man, I wanted to give him a 9. But those last couple of chances there, he really had an opportunity he missed. I'm going to give him an 8.5.
All righty. Mr. Ball?
I'm going to give him an 8 as well because I think there was some sort of lost control in the midfield in the first half. I don't think it was entirely his fault, but he was part of it. But got a goal and assist, was fantastic in parts, and it was something we need to see from Kovačić more. So 8.
KJ?
I'm going to give him a 9. First half he grew into the game. He was good 1v1. He was good on the press. That assist to Lukaku, that was Cesc Fabregas-esque. Can't describe it any other better. It was really good. Second half, he grew more into the game. I thought he established a good dominant performance in the midfield. He really dictated play. He was let down, obviously, with the few assists he could have gotten after that. But other than that, he just had a good game. 9.
All right. And Andrew?
8.5. He had a very good offensive. I thought offensively he had a very good game. I thought he was culpable with Saul in the middle where the ball we kept getting bypassed a lot in the first half. So that's why he does get like a 9 for me. But I thought, that's probably offensively that might have been his best game for Chelsea offensively.
First time ever scoring at the bridge.
Yeah, and it was a great finish as well. It wasn't like a rush shot or anything like that. It was a very calm finish, yeah.
Yep. So I wish you would have done that against Liverpool, but we moved. So I'm guessing we had some 9s, we had a couple of 8s, some 8.5s. So are we going to settle on 8.5 for him?
Yeah,
or an 8.
8.5. 8.5.
All right, we'll do 8.5. Oh boy, Mr. Saul. I forgot how to play for a half Neges. We'll start with Josh.
He doesn't even want to speak about him. That's how
did we lose connection? We'll jump to Matt real quick. Matt, Saul.
2 because he put his shirt on the right way and he got onto the pitch on time.
Oh.
But I'm gonna say, it's his first half of English football. Yeah, go on.
We can now, yeah. We're on Saul. And we lost him again.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
You got me?
Yeah, we got you. What about Saul?
Okay. Yeah, Sal, I was disappointed. I'm glad he got the start. I'm disappointed in some of the ways he played. He was not good. I'm going to give him a 5.5. Some poor passes, just needs to get used to the pace of the game and the physicality of the game in England. But for me, it wasn't good. There's no sugarcoating it. So 5.5 for me.
All right, and Mr. Ball gave him a 2. Now we're on to KJ.
That's a 2. That's a 2. I'm pretty sure he thought he was playing Ibar at one stage. The amount of time he took just to distribute a pass was frightening. But then again, at the end of the day, it is his first game. You can't really be too critical of him. He'll get used to the tempo of the game and he'll get better. But that was a 2. You can't sugarcoat that. That's a 2.
Can I just make a point before we get on to Andrew? Josh, was you saying you were going to give Sal and Alonso the same rating?
Oh, that's shocking.
Well, no, I was gonna give Alonso a 6.5, but then you all went underneath it.
So we were undercutting.
To me, a 2 is harsh. Like that's about as bad as you can be.
What did he actually do? He
was poor. Yeah, he was poor. I'm not arguing that. He was not good. He made a couple of bad passes. He got bunned off the ball a couple of times. A 5 is about as low as I'm going to go for a player.
Yeah, Josh, as I said, the only thing he did right today was he got onto the pitch on time and he put his shirt right on the right way around.
Yeah, it was not a good game. It was not a good game for him. Yeah, but like again, 5 is about as low as I'm going to go for a player like that. To me, that means you were terrible. I think Sal was really bad in the first half. A 5 is as low as I'll. 2 means like you shouldn't have even been on the pitch, and that's a little harsh.
I'd argue he shouldn't have been on the pitch after the way he played.
Yeah, he wasn't after halftime.
I really think Ruben probably would have played better than him. And I'm not even joking.
That's not even everyone knows that.
Yeah. No, it was poor. It was poor. So for me, a very poor performance gets you a 5. But listen, I'm not gonna argue with whatever it is that the panel picks because it was not good. So I agree with everybody. I'm not going to give him the first benefit of the doubt other than it was his first game. So,
and Andrew.
Okay. So, I'll only put it into this context. First game in the new league, I will give him a 4.5. But this will be the only game I do it for. If he has any more like that, it will be lower. So I would only do it because it's the first game, and it's in the new league. It will take time for him, and hopefully he will improve. But for today, it wasn't very good. So.
And for me, it's the 3. Without some very, very good defending, we could have given away 2 goals off of his mistakes. That does not absolve him from making those mistakes. If you do something that can lead to a goal, you got to have points deducted. So for me, he's a 3. I would have gone
lower if they'd scored. I would have gone lower if they'd scored.
Yeah, for me, it doesn't matter if they score or not. If you give them a chance to score, it's directly from a bonehead play, which 2 of them were. Then for me, he's got to go with a 3, and that's why he was hooked at halftime. So I know we've got some 2s. We've got a 5.5, a 4.5, and a 3. You want to say just want to stick with 3 or lower, higher?
Yeah, I think 3's fair. I think 3's fair.
4 is fair.
3.
So we're going to go with.
I think 3 is fair. 3 is fair.
3. And while we're here, Jorginho in the second half.
I think he really mellowed out the team when he came on. I think he was a real calming force. I'd give him because he played a half. I'd give him a 7.
Yeah, are you good with that, Matt? What do you think?
Yeah, same 7. I think he controlled the game. Obviously, didn't do too much else, but that's what we needed to change the game. So 7, yeah.
KJ?
7, definitely, 100%. He was definitely what we needed. Balanced out Kovačić quite well. Defensively, he was actually really good. I was really surprised. 7.
Andrew?
I'll go 6.5 only because he came on and steadied the ship, and he really wasn't asked to do anything else. And he didn't really need to do anything else. It was just his calming influence. So 6.5, he didn't need to be outstanding, just needed to be on there, and everyone else know him to be there as well. Which is actually, no, I'll bang it up to a 7 actually, because that's probably even better, because everyone's now got, even in the ground, you could sense the sigh of relief and calmness when he came on, even in the ground as well. So 7 for me actually.
And I'd go a 7. It would be higher if he played the entire game the way he played the second half, right? So because he only played 45 minutes, but you could see a definite change in the way we played when he came on the pitch. Yeah. So everybody should see how valuable the man is.
I've got a fan in the chat. Hi Haslan, I love you too, buddy. I love
All
you,
right.
buddy.
So now we come to the part of the show that some people have been waiting for and other people have been dreading.
Should we leave it to last player? We'll do
he did. Let's do this. Let's do his replacement first.
Yeah.
César Azpilicueta with.
Oh,
I think he had an assist. Did he not?
He did.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah. So for me, similar to George when he came on, it was a real calming force. He was very solid. He played the beautiful ball to Lukaku. He made, first of all, the run and the footwork to get free, and then the pass to Lukaku. So I'm going to go ahead and give him the same as George. I'm going to give him a 7. Actually, give him a 7.5 for the assist. Right. Similar to George.
Matt, what you got?
7 as well. I mean, I looked at my player ratings that I put for the article. I put a 6, but I think I was writing that before the goal, so 7.
KJ?
7. I think there's nothing really more to say more than the fact that he just comes on and he's good at what he does. There's nothing really to it. He did the same thing Jorginho did when he came on. You could feel the shift in the game. It was really good. So 7.
And Andrew?
I give him a 7.5 because of the assist at the end. I would have given him an 8.5 if he ripped the armband off Alonso and put it on himself. So it's only 7.5. A little bit the same with Jorginho, like I think Josh said. Just having him on, not like we were being destroyed by Villa, but just the confidence
Calming
he
influence.
gives the other players. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 7.5 because I think he brought to the wing back position what Jorginho brought to the midfield. But on top of that, I give him an extra 0.5 before the assist. So I'm going 7.5, and I think that puts him to a 7.5.
Yeah.
So, big up Melina. I can't put the super chat up, but it's good to see you too. She says, good to see you back on the channel, Matt. Big up everyone on the panel.
Yeah.
Thank you, Melina. I appreciate it.
She did get her gift this weekend, so we're happy for you.
Yeah.
You know, it does take some banter away from us, but I guess Arsenal celebrating a 1-0 win against the 19th place team is banter enough.
But Billy Gilmour didn't get on the pitch, so
that's
you
true.
Didn't know what would happen if he got on the pitch. So
that is true.
So,
So let's go up front now. We're gonna start on Mr. Ziyech.
Yeah. For me, I wasn't super impressed with Ziyech. I was honestly a little disappointed in the way he played. But he did, I think, play a little bit better in the second half. So for him, I'm gonna give him a 6.5. I wasn't that impressed.
I hear you. And Matt,
I'm going to give him a 5, and that's because he improved slightly in the second half.
wow, the Russian judge. He's the Russian judge today. Even low scores. Mr. KJ.
For me, it's between 5 and 5.5. I'm leaning
another
more.
Russian judge.
I'm leaning more to 5. Let's be honest, man. First half, he just wasn't in the game. Second half, he grew into the game, but it wasn't amazing. There was just one chance where he tried to link up play with Hudson-Odoi on the left. He tried to dribble. He fell on the floor. And that's when I knew his game was done, you know.
Well, to be fair, he had that pass. He created the pass to Azpi for the goal for Lukaku. So I think he did well with that to pick that out well. But apart from that, wasn't really much else.
Yeah. Nah, for me, it's a 5. It's a 5.
All right. And Andrew, what do you give Hakim Ziyech?
I give him a 6. I thought he tried to instigate a few things, tried to find Lukaku, but I don't know. I think 6 is about right. I thought his passing was way off a bit as well. So I think his accuracy was only like 60% or something, in the 60s or something like that. I don't know. Like I say, he's only really just been thrown in. He's still trying to, it's like with some of these other players. Are they overthinking? Is this going to be their only game for a while? Do you know what I mean? And then they're trying too hard. But yeah, I think 6 is fair.
So for me, I'm going to go 5.5. I think he, for the amount of chances he had in the final third, and not be able to take any of them whatsoever, I expect better. I was told to expect better, and I didn't get better. So for me, it's 5.5. I think that probably puts him about 5.5.
Yeah,
everybody good with that?
Yeah, it's average for everyone.
We move to his counterpart on the other side, Mr. Kai Havertz. A little bit invisible too.
Yeah. Kai, a bit quiet of a game. I would have liked to see him do a little bit more work in the midfield. I thought he was kind of quiet there as well. A couple of nice touches, nice passes in the final third, but nothing really creative. I'm going to give him a 6.5 as well.
All right, and Mr. Ball.
I'm going to give him a 5, same as Ziyech. I think he was poor. I think unlike Ziyech, he didn't really grow into the game either. He had an opportunity where I can't remember who actually made the ball to him, but he took it down well, and then he just didn't really get a good shot off. But you can understand Havertz played a lot of games with Germany. and he did. It showed that he was a bit tired. So I think we do have to manage Havertz a bit because I think he's had a long Euros. He's had a long. He's played a lot of games, so we need to manage him a bit better. Yeah, 5. I can't really give him any higher than that.
KJ?
5 as well. On the counter, he wasn't as explosive or as direct as we know he can be. 1v1s, he wasn't winning any of them. Lincoln play with Kovačić wasn't as good. And like Matt said, I think there was a bit of fatigue. You could see, especially after a failed counter, he just wasn't tracking back to defend. So I do think fatigue is playing a part. But yeah, that was a 5 game.
And since our leader, fearless leader, is back, what do you give Kai Havertz?
Me.
Well, you are a fearless leader.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what did Andrew give him?
Andrew has not gone yet.
Who's giving him a rating?
Everybody above you.
I gave him a 5. I think Josh gave
KJ
him 5.5.
I gave him a 6.5.
KJ gave him a 5. Matt gave him a 5. So 6.5 and 2 5s.
5.2.
Oh, he's always got to be that guy.
So just round it down to 5. Just round it down to 5.
FIFA.
It's not FIFA, Sadiq.
Andrew?
Do you know what? I've got high standards for Havertz. 5.5.
You're not being real then. You're not being real.
Why?
Because you said you got high standards for him, which means even if he was that bad, you're still going to give him a high rating.
No. It means no. That's not what it means. It means I have high. What I mean is, I know Havertz can play better and has played better, and I expect him to play better. But
so
today
why does he get a better rating because of that?
What?
Why does he get a higher rating of the 0.5?
I mean, it's 0.5. It's like at nearly average. I thought you had average performance.
Below average.
Should be
it's below average.
I don't do 0.2s. Come on, it's point. I really hate doing 0.5s, but you know.
Was he better than 5? What did Cho get?
We haven't done. We're saving him for last.
Because if we did, we'd be still talking about him if we were doing Cho's rating.
I mean, Sadiq, what do you think of the overall rating so far that we've done?
Yeah, let me read it now. Mendy 10, Chalobah 7, Thiago 8. Thiago 8. I think he should have been higher.
That was the panel consistency. That was the panel's consensus.
Average, yeah. Rudiger 7. So what? Everyone telling me Alonso was that bad. Rudiger should get higher rating there for 2 jobs.
That was partially because of Josh, but
yeah, I gave him an 8.5 for doing 2 positions.
Okay, Alonso 6, Kovačić 8.5, Saul 3. Sheesh, that's a bit harsh for a debut.
I mean, Sadiq, the only thing he did right was put a shirt on. He turned up on time, and he put the right shirt on. That's gives him 3 marks.
Football manager, you kind of get like 4s in it. Like 5s.
No, but we're not all about these video games.
All right, cool. We're just on Havertz now. What's the average again? We've got about what, 5? 5.
Yeah, I think it's about 5, 5.5.
And I haven't said mine yet. I'm going to give him a 5. I think because Ziyech played the entire game, if I'm correct.
Yep.
And Havertz did not. But they were both, for whatever reason, not good today. So we're going to go with a 5 there.
It's so hard to get everyone's face on the screen.
I know, because you have that big ball in there.
Got Matt covered at the moment.
That's all right.
And then we go to the man coming back to the bridge.
11.
Okay, well, I was going to start at the top like we've been doing the whole time. But
sorry.
Josh, what you got? Uh-oh.
Yeah, man, I gave him 11, man. He was top form today, world class. And
where did Nippon come from?
Whoa!
Where was Nippon?
Until Josh gets into it.
Where did Johnny come from on this stream? What's this? What's going on here? What's this Johnny?
Mason Mount's Bush. Where he came from.
So, Matt, we'll go to you since Josh is...
Let me see what I put for my article ratings. I'll give him an 8, but no, I'm gonna give him a 9 because he got 2 goals. He didn't have much service, but the chances he got and he took, and I think the way he took that first goal was absolutely sublime.
Prime is 9. In the house. Shout out to Prime. He's better than Prime Rib, the Prime Minister, and Optimus Prime.
Yeah, big up Prime.
We got Prime time.
KJ, what do you got the Big Lou?
I give it 8.5. It was so nearly a 9, but I was just remembering back at the game, his whole play this game wasn't that fantastic. It was a bit scrappy on his part, but I mean his finishing is out of this world. So yeah, I guess if he improved his hold up play just a little bit more, I would have given him a 9, but I think 8.5 is
okay. Before we get to Sadiq, you're at 11. So okay, Josh, have a good one.
Can you guys got me?
Yeah, we got you now. What do you have for Big Lou?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, for me it's a 9.5. I thought both of his finishes were sensational. His job, we brought him in to score goals. He scored 2 of them. I don't know how much more he could have done today. It's a 9.5 for me. He was awesome.
Yeah. Before we move to Andrew, can I send the link to Mr. Prime?
Yeah, if he wants to come on for like 5 minutes, because I need to wrap it up like as soon as possible after this. Sorry.
Okay. I did not know that.
I'm so sorry.
No, just give me a second. Let me send him the link real quick.
4 years ago today, I was at the gym.
You're at the gym?
Yeah.
Who's Jim?
A public gym.
No, nobody ever gets that joke.
I got it.
Obviously, I got it, bro. But I had to play it off and play it normal, bro. Come on, you're talking to me. You're not talking to Nippon or Father. You're talking to me, bro.
All right. So for me, actually, I didn't get Andrew's take. Andrew.
I give him a 9. He got barely any service. I thought we saw the 2 finishes were vastly different. The way he took the ball from Kovačić and then took it around the defender and passed it in, and then the second goal was just brilliant as well. The finish, he gets a 9 for me. People say he's not clinical. He was clinical today, so that's all I need. He was brilliant.
So since Prime just got added, Prime, what's your thoughts on Lukaku? First time at the bridge for a while.
He got 2 chances, scored 2 goals. That's what I expect from a world-class striker, to be able to deliver upon minimal service or a quality service. He was brilliant today. I think there was maybe a little spell, I think maybe 5-10 minutes where Carol Mings was bullying him back, I guess. But that was also when we weren't really creating much for him either. But yeah, I think from him, brilliant game. Well, I can't really expect more unless he gets a hat trick. So,
what would you give him for a rating on here?
8, yeah, because I think because he's not my man of the match. So yeah, I'll give him an 8.
All right, and for me, you get 2 chances, you put 2 of them away. Maybe if he had got more service, he could have had 4 or 5, but that just didn't happen this game. And so I'm going to give Big Lou a 9. I know that Sadiq gave him an 11. So I think everybody's given their rating. So we good with a 9 for Big Lou?
Can you hear me?
I think a 9 is excessive for Lukaku.
Well,
we can't hear you, Nippin.
Is everyone saying Lukaku is man of the match?
No. I don't think everybody. We haven't gotten there yet.
I am simply because he slapped in goals in it that we have been lacking for a long time, and it's just good to see a striker just be that clinical guy in it. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
with you.
I agree with Sadiq. I think he easily could have been man of the match. He did exactly what we bought him to do. 2 chances, scored 2 goals. they were brilliant goals too. They weren't like just tap in goals. Like they were beautiful. Cut in on the right foot for the first one. Second one on his strong left foot, buried it.
Bang.
I thought.
When do you see a striker shoot like that? Strikers don't even shoot like that since Costa. I've not seen anything.
Yeah.
If the chat wants to raise his score, they can always send in a super chat. That's how Mendy got to a 10. So send in the super chat. With the exception, we're not putting a 10 on Cho's name, so you can forget about that.
Bro, that would be banned.
Why are you still getting a 7.5?
Who?
Oh,
no, that's That's Aspie.
Cool. Cool.
We haven't done.
What did Werner get?
We haven't done that yet.
You can't really give Werner one because he didn't play enough.
He's only on for 10 minutes. For me, it's an NA.
No,
NA. Okay,
Standard 5.
Right. Standard 5 didn't do much because he didn't have time.
Average, yep.
Has to be less than.
He did more than Chol, but let's move on.
We'll get onto that in a second.
He did more than Mason Mount did. But we move on.
Hey.
Whoa!
Hey, Brian, I'll have you know, Mason Mount passed out the drinks at halftime with efficiency that hasn't been seen before.
Andrew, that was Ross Barkley, not Mason Mount. Come on.
God damn it.
I'm not involved. Listen though. Mason Mount banner has more effect than most of these players today. Still, can't even lie.
That is
all
true.
right. So we're down to the love-hate relationship, the battered spouse, and the whole thing. Mr. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Don't mean to. Again, you better put in some peas, bro. £5 ain't gonna do it. €5 ain't gonna do it. You better send a gold brick up in here.
What's your price? How much for you to say you love Callum?
£100 super chat.
Let's
No. It's got to answer for me. You're gonna have to spend 500p for me to say good game.
You got
500p
record.
Yeah, you heard him. 500p is what? £5. So do that.
500 pence.
Do that.
£5.
No, £500. £500. I'll say Callum had a good game. Anything less, not a penny less than £500.
What about in installments?
No. I don't do things on credit.
Yeah, we're no Arsenal here.
Oh my god.
So let's start with Mr. Ball since he's at the top.
Jester, what if Callum starts every game from now on? What will you do then?
He's not going to start every game from now on.
I don't have to worry about that.
He'll wake up from his coma.
Have you ever heard of Tanya Harding?
Oh no! Come on!
Hey, listen. Nippin, I saw you on 8%, bro. This guy's still alive.
We do have a super chat here. That on somebody we will change. 9.5 for Big Rum. We can do that.
Yeah, we can
How
do
much Tanya
that.
Harding?
She took out one of her. She hired her boyfriend to take out Nancy Kerrigan's knee with a lead pipe at ice skating trials.
Oh, and how is that in reference to Callum?
Well, he said if he starts every game, what would you do? And I said,
We don't tolerate these things, guys. We don't tolerate these things.
Those are the opinions of Jester and no one else on this panel or at WorldWideChels.
Thank you.
So,
what you DM'd me though?
Huh? That's why it's a DM Prime. That's why it's private, okay? It's DM, yeah.
Inside the
Nippin,
Fulham
I thought you were
Broadway
8%.
shopping centre.
Nippin, I put you on 8%.
Huh?
Yeah.
so
It's look. Let me show you something.
Hey.
that doesn't help your Wi-Fi signal. You might want to go off camera to help.
Go off camera. Just use audio only.
I like
Guys,
I like
charging
that.
him. He's mad.
He's stealing electricity.
I used to film the interviews.
Okay, Matt, I need an official rating for Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Well, like Sal, he put his shirt on. He put it on the right way. Come onto the pitch. And he took an okay set piece. So I'll give him a rating for set pieces, and I'll give him a rating for open play.
No,
set
we
pieces,
want overall.
6. Overall,
The set pieces were not a 6.
4.
No, that's harsh. I think from Callum, again, I don't listen to like other people when it comes to how they rate players, like especially if I'm viewing them myself. From what I see and how my genuine opinion of Callum, I think today again was another just like, average game. But I expect inconsistencies from him anyway. So it's nothing I'm not going to complain about. It's the same with Alonso when he eventually has a bad game. I'm not going to complain about it because I expect it from him.
So what would you give him?
It is 6.5. No, yeah, 6. It is what it is. He'll probably start against Zenit as well, which you think would be
Come on.
No, again, Zenit 1 should be an easier game, and wait, actually, how long is Reece James' ban?
No, he's done.
One game.
Oh, one. Okay, cool. I expect Callum to start right wing back, and Reece James will come on.
Same. I agree with that.
Yeah, maybe I need to get that lead pipe now.
And you know what's funny? I'm in a group chat with a lot of Chelsea fans and stuff, and a few of them are Cho stands. And when Cho got moved to when Aspi came on and Cho got moved to left wing, they started gassing him up and everything, right? And then when Cho got hooked off and had a stinker anyway, they were saying, "Oh well, at least Cho's wasn't the worst player on the field. That's Ziyech. That's all I can cling on to right now." And I'm just like, that's not really a good indictment of someone who's supposed to be this amazing generational player. But we move on.
Hey Edward, I'm sorry you feel that way, but at least he shows up. You ain't getting a score for showing up. Somebody had COVID, and then he got injured in an international, thing that Callum never gets invited to. And if he does, it's the under 21s. So, I mean, that's your opinion, but you know what opinions are like, right? And yours stinks.
Oh, wow. You know what else? Here's the thing, Edward. If Callum is not good, Pulisic is not good, then fair enough. I expect Callum Hudson-Odoi to be better than Pulisic.
Why?
All I hear from the Cho fans is that Callum is clear of Pulisic, and that's fine. I'm not going to argue.
Yeah, but Pulisic fans say that as well, bro. Pulisic fans say that as well.
Yeah, but again, that's my thing though. If this guy is clear of the other, don't compare him.
Exactly, but Ladavis, even all the Cho fans in pre-season, they were like saying Cho is ready. So for me, I'm basing it: is he ready after this game and after Villarreal? No.
He's
and
not,
where does he get? My issue is, where does he get his chance? All right,
he's been getting his chances. That's the thing.
Yeah, and he even got his chance at left wing and did nothing.
Yeah, but even if you're playing right wing back, that's still a chance because I've seen other young players break through out of position. So that I don't use that to complain.
As I said,
I thought he was okay. I thought start of the season, first 10 games or whatever, so you'll get your chances because Reece James won't be back fully fit per se and Aspie. Maybe you can break in that right wing back or you can break into the forward line because I still expect, Pulisic to be inconsistent and Mount and Havertz and everyone else and Werner. You can break in there and get a spot in the team. And he's not taking the chances. In 2 months, in November or so, he's not going to be getting these sympathy minutes.
Yep.
And then Chelsea fans will just complain and say, Tuchel, he's a terrorist or he's this or he's that or whatever, or he's whatever because he's not giving Callum chances. Well, Callum's not taking his chances. What do you expect?
Exactly. 2 chances he's had and he's failed. As you said, players like Saka, Martinelli, Foden, someone else that I'm missing out. But they've had to play. Yeah, they've had to play out of position to get into the team, and they've proved it. Even Mason Mount to a point. Reece James doesn't play wing back normally, but he's playing it, and he's beating Callum on it. So that is the big issue.
Hate is forced, man, from everyone. I can't remember.
It's not forced.
It's not hate though. I don't hate him. Because I can see Jester. I don't rate him as high as Cho stands do, but I do rate him more than Jester rates him. I know there's talent there. I want him to do well because you're at my club. I want everyone at my club to do well. From Callum to Lukaku to Ross Barkley, I want everyone to do well because you're playing for Chelsea Football Club.
So I guess we need to get a rating from Andrew.
Yep.
5. I thought he was very. I didn't think he put his mark on the game that much, and I know others will say, "Well, no other one really did apart from Lukaku." But he's one of these guys that he doesn't know when he's going to get his next game again, and I didn't even think he tried that hard, like maybe Ziyech did. So I was waiting for him to actually do a few things. It's a 5, but that's it. It's a 5. I'm not going to say anything more.
Captain Marvel. Yeah, you. Oh, I think that's not Marvel. That's my hive.
Mark's on the hive, bro.
Is that for your ma?
So just quickly. So this rating is based on average, right?
We do a consensus basis of what the panel says. So if there's most of the people are in agreement of that a certain rating, we go with that rating, not an average.
Oh, so I was gonna say 11, so it can boost up the average. So it's not gonna work, basically.
No, it's not gonna work. That's because we do that just because of that.
Okay. 5.2.
Yeah. KJ.
Okay, listen, yeah, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Go on,
don't
son.
fight me on it. Don't fight me on it.
No, I'll back you. I'll back you. I already know. I already back you.
Hi. Okay, look. This is how it is. Callum Hudson-Odoi didn't have an amazing game. That's a fact, right? But I'll say this. He was put in the position where even Tuchel himself, after the game, said that wasn't his position. You know, he wasn't adjusting right to that position. By the time he did in his post-match. You can go check it. By the time he was on the left, the game was effectively done. All right. But in those small little spells and those small little blimps, we could see his potential. He's not a bad player. None of us are saying he's a bad player. Let's just get that out of the way. But he did show glimpses of what he's capable of doing. Personally, I don't think he had as terrible as a game as people are making out to be. I think the criticism is a bit too harsh. I thought he had a decent game. Could he have been more decisive? Yes, 100%. Could he have been better in the final third with his passes? Obviously. But let's just get one thing straight. His energy today was good. His directness and his work rates were good. And his qualities of a player that has potential to grow and be better. That being said, I'll give him a 6. I think that's a decent score. And I'm saying that because he was definitely better than Ziyech. He was better than Havertz. So to give him a score that's lower I don't think it's warranted. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Don't attack me.
Just quickly. We need 3 darts throws because we hit 118. But big up to you for those for that comment, because I'm gonna change one to 6 as well, for sure.
Wait, hold on. When you're saying that Tuchel's saying Callum's playing out of position and he's not his position, fine. If Tuchel said that, then fine. The reason why I'm not going to hear stuff like that, because we know, managers lie. They and stuff like that. The reason why I'm not going to hear stuff like that is because I've seen other youngsters in England in the past few years itself break through playing out of position. Saka broke through playing as a left back, as a left wing back to cover for Tierney. Rashford broke through at Man United playing as a striker, and he excelled to a point where everyone thought he was a striker. He went to the World Cup with England as a striker, when in reality he's a inside forward. Mason Greenwood is breaking through at Man United right now as a right winger or right inside forward when he's really a striker. Phil Foden is a number 10, and he's playing at City as a left winger, as a right winger, as a central midfielder, as a false 9. So I'm not going to hear it. He's playing out of position. When you can, I don't care.
There's 2 things. The only legit comparison I'll say from that is Saka, because all the other guys are in attacking third. Wing back has still got a defensive duty to be done as well at the same time. So Saka's the only legit comparison we can make. And are you saying Tuchel's lying?
Tuchel's lying about what?
I would say Tuchel's defending his players.
Yeah,
whether that's lying or not is another question. You can manipulate the truth.
But here's the thing: would you rather managers be out in public and defend their players whether they've had poor games or not, or Like, look what Mourinho does. He'll come out, and if you play bad, he'll be honest and slate you. He said with Luke Shaw, you're overweight, you need to be sold, and you left back. He said with Pogba, you're toxic and a virus in the dressing room. He comes out and says the truth, and yet people hate him for doing that. So what do people want? Do we want to be like, in the media or in press conferences, we protect our players, or are we completely honest with them? Because people don't want people would not want to hear the truth of what Tuchel has to say about some of these players, or any manager has to say about their players.
Absolutely. It's not lying. It's being colorful with the truth. We'll just say it like it's politicking.
You wouldn't say the same if it was Pulisic.
Yes, you would.
You wouldn't say the same, just as you wouldn't say the same.
He would.
Why do you like to bring him up?
Just as would have the same answer.
But why is Pulisic even being brought into this conversation?
Because I'm giving you an example when someone's not favoured, and if your favourite player was there, it wouldn't be the same energy.
Sadiq, I've got a perfect example for you. Yeah, you're you got friends and stuff in your personal life or family. In public, say they do something bad or whatever, or people are getting onto them, you'll protect them, won't you? In public,
depends on the situation. I'll throw them out as well.
But like, I don't know. Say people are giving like, say, Fator abuse or whatever for a tweet he put out, like for banter or whatever, right? Bantering Arsenal or whatever, right? And you'll come out and protect him. But if you thought the tweet was like wrong in private, you would tell him, won't you? Or you disagreed with the tweet or whatever, you tell him. Like you protect your friends in public, and you give them the truth or honesty in private. Like that's what it is. And again, that's not me. I'm not even saying Tuchel hates Callum, because he clearly sees the talent. But my point is, like, he's got to be honest, and he's not applying himself, which Tuchel has said.
Fair enough. It's a good point.
But, yeah.
So we need to wrap up. Go to the next person. We got KJ's. I need Andrew's score rating for Callum.
Okay. I gave him a 5.
Oh, a 5.
Andrew gave 5.
Yeah.
Me and Cody gave 6.
So I gave him. I'm gonna give him a 5 because he didn't do anything to cost us the game. He was out of position a lot, which made Chalobah work more than he needed to. He didn't offer the things he should have out of the wingback position. You're not there to take on multiple defenders as a wingback. You're there to get clear and make a cross, play the ball into the box. And he failed to do that. Everybody cheered when he went over to the left-hand side, which is supposed to be his thing. He really didn't show anything there. So for me, it's a 5.
What did Adams give him?
Huh?
What did Prime give him?
I can't remember what Prime. What'd you give him?
He gave him a 6. He gave him a 6.
Yeah, 6. Because and that's based on what I think, but based on what Showstand say about him, it's more like a 4. But based on what I think, it's a 6. So pick what you want.
But that average is a 5 then.
Oh,
but that's true though, because if they're saying he's this amazing generational player and he's dropped an actual generational stinker, then it's got to be a 3.
Troll fans.
Based on what I think, it's a 5. It's a 6. Because like I just think he was just average today.
Just for taking the 6. Just for taking the 6.
Yeah, 6. Give it a 6. Doesn't matter.
So we got 3 6s and 3 5s.
Yep. Super Chats decides.
I don't want 3 6s. Go to the 3 5s. Don't do 3 6s.
That is true as well.
Please, it's bad karma, man. Bad karma. 5.5.
How about we settle at a 5.5?
Yeah, 5.5. Yeah.
No.
What?
Because that's the same we gave to Ziyech.
I let the Super Chat decide.
Oh.
Yeah, but if it's going to be someone like if it's going to be Zuzu, if it's going to be the other guy Donald, or if it's going to be the other idiot, then we're not going to give him a 10 or anything.
No. The Super Chat has to decide 5 or 6. Super Chat has to decide 5 or 6. That's it.
We settle at a 4. Kanté has spoken. It's a 4.
Yo, chill. None of that. Chill, bro. I listen, you lot, man. Decide, man. One Super Chat, even if it's 10p, just send it through and you decide it, man.
So now you know what to give.
Yeah. Let me get on my burner account real quick.
Yeah.
So Gareth,
I knew the burner account was you. The Dortmund one, Callum Hudson-Odoi. I knew that was you.
Which one?
It was me. I have multiple burner accounts. I am purveyor of false news.
Yo, this broke my heart.
Wow.
That actually broke my heart. Listen, you lot. If he's a Cho stan, I'm against him now. I'm gonna be against.
He is a Cho stan.
He is a Cho stan. So do you go back to a 5?
We'll go to a 5.
We have a 5, folks.
Put a 5 in, man. Sick and tired.
I've never heard Jester so cheery putting in a 5.
I wonder why.
We got a 5.
$5 football.
Yeah, but Chester, what you don't understand, they can play together with Mount. That's what you don't understand, Jester.
Shrenev went to 5.5.
Oh, there we go. He's been diplomatic. He's gone between.
No, I don't want 5.5 though, because Zizou said 5.5, bro.
Oh.
I said right enough, I'll refund that to you, bro. I'll refund that to you. Big man thing, mom's out, I'll refund that to you. I don't want to do it for Zizou, bro. You deserve the red card.
So, I mean, that's the player rating, folks. Looks like we need to get more out of a couple positions. Had some very good performances with some very average performances today. Mixed bag. But the sign of a championship team is to win when you're not at your best. We're not at our best today, but we still won 3-0. So,
do you remember that Lampard game where we beat West Ham 3-0 and we were bad?
We weren't that bad though today.
We were bad, bro. We weren't that
bad. I remember that game. We were bad.
We were shocking. Declan Rice bossed our midfield.
Yeah, that was a shocking performance, man.
Then that means you're bad. If Declan
even
Rice
our goals.
Sir, don't do that.
Even our goals were rubbish that day, man. We were rubbish.
But I have a question for you guys, right? Paulo Dybala, someone DM me this. Paulo Dybala is on a free next summer.
No.
Would you guys take him? And for which forward?
It's too late.
Ziyech.
It's too late.
Ziyech, fair enough.
Nope.
I just wouldn't get him at all. I think we've got.
I wouldn't
get him. I mean, in my opinion, we've already got to get rid of one from the current roster anyway. So that means if we get Dybala, we have to get rid of 2. I'm not going to say a certain player, but if you want to say Cho, you can say Cho.
No, I'd get rid of Mount before Cho.
I would. We can't get Dybala because we're getting Haaland. Everyone knows that. So
Yo, what? There's no need for
Haaland.
Hey, forget Dybala. It's Chiesa.
Is Haaland going to play the Mason Mount role or the?
He's going to play. Sole DM. So he's going to play.
Sole DM.
Yeah, listen, you lot. We've only actually got 2 wingers though, like proper wingers.
We don't play
with wingers though. That's the thing.
We could change in the future.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd argue Ziyech could also play on the wing.
I could also argue that Ziyech is probably not going to be here next year.
Just as you said that this season, bro.
I'm just telling you what reports say. But after that game, come on. This is again. You have to prove yourself every game. To get in this squad.
5.6 for Joe.
If you come into a game and you don't perform, you might not see a game for a while because there are other people ready to step up and take your place. And that's why we have such a competitive squad, and that's why we're so good. Is because if you don't perform, you're out for the next game. Next person up. Let's see what they can do. So. Exactly. That's what championship teams are all about. That's
right, man. We used to have a midfielder, Mikel, Essien, McAlady, Ballack, Lampard competing for 3 places.
I like that you put the best midfielder on that list first, Mikel. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Mikel. No, I don't. I think anyone who's called Mikel is associated with failure, right? Arteta, John Obi.
Hey, John Obi Mikel.
I'm messing. John Obi Mikel is a great player.
Mikel did
So
a dirty
underrated. So underrated.
Mikel's clear of Essien,
One
but
of the most underrated players in the club.
Prime. Have you ever seen the film The Matrix? I'm about to jump through the screen.
stop sharing.
I've never seen The Matrix, but I've seen 8 Mile. I watched 8 Mile 2 days ago, actually, for the first time.
Mikel, Joe.
Is that what you got the hood up?
Mikel is clear of Declan Rice.
Oh yeah,
Just so.
that's.
Oh yeah. Declan Rice, like to even have half a career, don't know Mikel.
Declan Rice wouldn't even be able to tie up his shoelaces. He doesn't even have that credibility.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he can tie up his own shoelaces.
That's true. I mean, most West Ham players can't tie their own shoelaces.
So, let me ask. I want to ask this to the panel. Who, since that we're basically tied with United at the top, who had a better performance today, us or United?
United.
And I think that's a good thing.
We did. We kept the clean sheet when we should have conceded 1. Kept the clean sheet.
Yeah, and they actually should have conceded 2.
We should have conceded 2 or 3.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Mendy again coming up clutch with 4 world class saves.
Yeah, he's a
phenomenal.
man.
He's end of the season. We need to start having a discussion where he ranks for world class goalkeepers.
Yeah, if he brings home a couple titles this year, other than the Super League and the World Cup,
he's the best in Europe.
I mean, someone could claim the EM Hive, but they are against the Hive.
No. I don't do hives.
It's okay, Andrew. I've taken over the EM Hive. It's much better now.
It's fine. That's the only hive I will not destroy.
It's less toxic.
I will destroy the toxic Marco Alonso hive. I will destroy it with my bare hands.
Andrew, Marcus Alonso is a Chelsea legend. He won one Champions League final and won it. One Champions League final and won it.
No, stop saying that, please.
He won Champions League final and won it. You know?
Guys, just quickly, let's answer this question because I do need to wrap it up very quickly. Serena sent earlier, will we see Loftus-Cheek connection? I think Thomas Tuchel does not even rate him.
League Cup, maybe against Villa. League Cup against Villa.
Maybe.
Did you see his press conference?
I know, but what I'm saying is, we got the League Cup coming up this month. He might play in that,
Barkley, with him with
Barkley and stuff like that. Sarr,
See the way you give these guys chances, you don't give the same energy for Cho.
Oh no! Here we go.
Sadiq, that's the least priority competition for us.
No, yeah, I want all the trophies, bro. We should be going up for all the trophies.
That's fine, but it's the least priority, and I think that's the one.
Sadiq, Callum's good enough to play in the League Cup and win it for us. If he can't do that against League 2 opposition, Doncaster and them, man, then boy.
He's done it in Europa League, bro.
Callum did it in the Europa League when?
Under sorry.
Yeah,
does that mean we give Alonso credit as well?
MA Hive, bro, 100%.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'm MA Hive, bro. I support Marcus Alonso.
MA Hive. Is that?
We didn't do a Tuchel rating. Do you want to do a Tuchel rating?
No, I want to ignore Xavi.
Wow.
Shall I tell you? No. Shall I tell you honest reason?
No, I don't know. No beef. I already had a steak. I don't need any more beef.
It's not beef, but it's legit. I need him to learn from this. Every day, I holler this guy that I want to be streaming. Okay, he ignores me. Okay, but when I go live, he comes in the chat and says, "You didn't send me the link." I don't get it. Is that I was busy when he ignores me? I want him to comment down below why. And then we might answer it. But it's good to see Andrew. I think Leathermus has taken Javi's spot anyway, so I can't really.
Thank you. I've passed my trial.
That's it. It's done.
Oh, we get to retreat this one.
You're on a 0 hours contract.
Zero, Andrew, you're not Marina. I don't negotiate with you.
I don't.
Yo, like I don't got a fam to take care of. All right, we'll answer. Last question, man. I need to wrap it up, you lot. Last one. Tuchel rating.
Who you asking?
You.
I'll go. I'll give Tuchel, with what all he had to do today, I'll give him a solid 8.5. He had to make changes. He had to rotate the team because of international play. That's going to be an issue in October as well. So, he made the adjustments. 8.5.
And November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this man.
Oh no.
Fator. Why is it always Fator that brings up this woman?
I know, right?
Because he's obsessed.
Yeah. And yet he tells me he doesn't like her.
Hey, for either one of those guys, that's a great pool, by the way. So I don't know why you're slating the other guy.
Jester. I know Fator, and we both know they can do better than Astrid. Come on.
Well,
she could definitely do better than him. She could definitely do better than him. That's for sure.
No, well, maybe she can.
Although he does drop £100 super chat, so maybe not.
Not once, by the way, twice.
How many?
No, 3 times. He did it twice on Lewis's and one on yours, right? Did he do one on yours? Did he do one on yours? Oh, okay, twice then.
No,
but he did it within
I've got the $100.
5 minutes of each other as well. It wasn't like over like the whole entire stream. He did it within like 5
He's
minutes.
always doing what?
She's underage. What are you talking about? She's underage.
He means younger than him. Younger than him. He means younger.
Yeah,
Father,
you
got to change that, man. You're going to get
language.
yourself in trouble, man.
Yeah,
you're going to get yourself in trouble, man. Yeah. Younger than you, Father.
Man says she's underage.
Yeah,
we'll let Matt go quickly. Matt,
big up yourself.
Big up, Matt.
We got podcast on Sunday?
Yeah, what time are you free?
You tell me, I'm free.
All right, cool. Probably about 6-ish, but I'll let you know.
All right, let me know.
Belgian this weekend?
No, not. I'm not going to go for a while. But
No. Are you Belgian this weekend because of Lukaku? Yeah, you're Belgian.
Oh, I'm always Belgian, bro.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, especially after England bottled it on Wednesday, bro.
The man said below 16. What kind? What
no.
But anyway, let you guys go. See you later.
All right, later.
Father, man, Jesus.
Bro, I pressed flight mode by accident.
Flight mode.
I pressed flight mode by accident. I lagged out, bro.
Well, I think we may need to distance ourselves from Fator because he's going to make us catch case.
Yeah,
I got caught camera. What's this going about?
Oh, during the game, how many times was he on?
Oh, yeah.
We just saw you the one time where you were saying, "Hey, hey, Timo can't do that."
Can you hear me?
Fator, we were watching a football game where Lukaku bagged 2 goals.
Yeah, we were looking out for
four world-class saves. Thiago made 2 world-class blocks, and Kovačić scored a worldie. We're not looking for you, bro. With all due respect.
Wait, what? What did I just miss?
Nippin, give a message to father.
What do you mean? He was
Give
in
him
my.
a message.
He was on my phone literally a few minutes ago.
Why?
Oh. You better delete your history, man, just in case.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
I don't think he's going to help you.
Wait. So you're telling me Fator was in your DMs?
No.
Oh, he lagged out.
And he's gone because he's on the train. He always does this, man. He's on the tube as well. It's like,
you know what? If Fator and Nippon saved up their super chats, they could spend enough money to fix the Wi-Fi on the underground.
100.
I had Lewis in my cameras.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah, we saw Lewis.
Yeah, I had so many people from the Chelsea community in my camera.
Everyone remembers me, Nippon.
Latimus.
Everyone remembers me.
Wait, what? Sorry?
I had Dammy in the same camera as me.
No. Don't change the subject. You said I have everybody in my camera roll. Then you said Latimus. Don't change the subject.
No, I'm saying you missed it.
Oh, okay.
You missed the game. Yeah, you missed the game. Oh, come on, man.
Who's this man?
Wait, 17 for tour. You're better than that. 17.
Father, man. Relax.
Please,
relax,
Sadiq, please don't. Not.
Oh, don't do it, man. Don't do it. At least
We're not. 18 is a violation anyway, but
yeah,
listen.
Yeah, he must be.
Please don't
He
kick
must be
me
paying
out.
them OnlyFans again.
Exactly.
He can't afford it anymore.
It should be like 50 to 100 for this beautiful boy.
Wait, for tour, where are you right now, bro?
Where
He's
is
gonna
he
get
now?
a bar. He's probably getting toasted.
Is that what we call it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Toasted.
I don't know what we call it, bro.
Also, did anyone see the picture he posted of him on Twitter at halftime eating a pie?
He's eating pie again?
Yeah.
Oh no. This is getting clipped up. It's gonna be bad.
He
I'm gonna
bought
get
two.
banned from Twitter for this one.
You bought two.
Yeah.
That's probably 18 quid right there.
Oysters? Are you eating oysters on top of pie? Yeah.
What I've never had oysters before.
I'm actually scared.
Hakalugi and this didn't swallow it.
Scared of
It's all right.
The same
that
thing.
train will take you home. It's fine.
We scared of.
But if other super chats like a lot of money, you'll
He
remove
won't.
me
He
from
won't.
this
He
thing.
won't. He won't. He won't. He
It's
won't.
not
He
enough.
won't. He's
He
got to
won't
pay
even
for
fund it.
Astrid's OnlyFans.
He needs it for OnlyFans. He can't donate 50 to 100. It's
He
finished.
needs it. He's already bought 14
needs
pies today. It's fine. It's about £9 each.
He can't send it.
He bought two pies, and you know those the big bottles of Coke. What was it? 2 liters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how much is that? At the bridge.
I don't know. I don't know, like the small ones, about 2 quid, maybe a bit more. So a big one. You're probably looking at.
What are in these pies, by the way?
5,
I'd just like to know.
Like chicken and mushroom, steak.
So it's a pot pie.
Basically,
I'm
yeah.
going to a restaurant as we speak
Where?
in Heathrow.
Oh no!
Wait, at the
Not
airport.
the dessert one. Not the dessert one.
Nah, I'm going to a proper one this time.
How much battery you got?
How are you going to Heathrow at this time of night?
Nipping picking up
18%.
his gal and heading straight to the airport, straight to business.
Oh, Heathrow
18%.
Hotel. Oh, Heathrow Hotel. That's where he's going. No problem.
Yeah, I don't think they rent out by the hour though. You probably have to pay for a full night.
It's a lot you can do in the night.
It's all right. It'll be plain sailing. It's fine.
Nipper, I told you, man. Father's gone. Don't worry about it. You're safe.
Don't worry. He'll go out in a minute. He's going further down in the tube.
Do not kick me out at any price.
No, he won't. He can't even send it anyway.
We're about to end the
He's
stream
gone.
anyway.
Is
He
there
needs the
like
money.
is there like a limit to how much you can send at one time?
500
I
pounds.
think.
Yeah.
Wait, £500?
Well, it's
Yeah.
450 now, isn't it? It's
You can
450
test it.
now.
You can test it on your phone. You can check it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone said £450.
Oh, I thought Fator had tested it before.
No, the
No.
highest he sent was 225, but
Good
yeah, he needs to
God.
break that record soon.
Was that at once or in total?
That was at once. It was a war against someone. Someone tried to beef him with money, and he won.
You see what I mean? See what I mean with this guy? He goes to war by sending super chats. That's how much money he's got.
I'd love for Fator to fight me with money.
I know, but we lose. We lose
No, but
though,
that's the
bro.
thing, just throw money at me. It's fine.
Yeah,
Throw
oh,
money.
actual throw money, yeah. Money fight, yeah. Money fight.
So yeah.
Oh, I'm losing.
Oh no, you've got too much money you're throwing at me.
I'd hate if you threw 2K at me. Ooh.
Oh no. Please don't throw £50 notes at me. Please, no, I can't take it.
Sorry, Nippin. Sorry.
How have you still got the Wi-Fi spread?
Guy's on the train. Where's he going now?
Yeah. So I am going to lose you any second now.
No.
But you've only just found us.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't worry.
No
Or
problem.
be back. Only in a rerun. Only in a rerun.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
I want to know what love is.
And I want to get demonetized.
I want to get demonetized.
He joking, man. Hey, listen, you lot, download the One Football link app, man, in the description, man. Every download counts, man. KJ, you still here?
Yeah.
KJ Funds.
Yeah.
You didn't do the darts, bro.
He did it. It was just off camera.
Yeah, man, I did it.
He had 3 bullseyes.
He
had 3 bullseyes.
Come on.
KJ, what's in the door?
Come on, do it, bro. Come on.
Roma.
Come on. Yeah, that's my bro. Come on. It's gonna be tense, man.
All right, 3 tries.
That's what happens.
Let's do this.
Hey, we didn't say that this is our 600th win today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it was Callum's 100th game as well. Big up Callum.
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it? It's funny because we only started in 2004.
Yeah, no, that's a lot of wins.
That's crazy.
A lot of wins. Yeah, a lot of wins.
Andrew, we must be the biggest club in England technically then, if you have all this history.
Yeah, well, only 17 years old and you win 600 games. I mean, that's
What did you get? What did you get?
Oh, so 10, 10, 14, and wait,
7.
30. Got 30. No, wait, is that 7? No, yeah.
That's a 7.
7, yeah. Okay.
21. What's my
Told
name?
you I wouldn't be gone for long.
KJ, I'll let you go, bro. Take care, yeah.
Love,
I
guys.
don't want to
Love.
Nippin.
Oh, he's gone.
stay.
Nippin. Someone said, sure enough, in the comments said, which restaurant are you heading to?
I'm going to the restaurant at the Sofitel London Heathrow Terminal 5.
Okay, what number is your table?
That's strangely
They
specific.
just want me to turn up and they'll assign me one.
What number is your table?
We're sending hookers.
1 second.
You think I'm spending money? You think I'm spending money to send it to him?
Who's he
No?
talking to?
You chatted to
Who
random.
are you talking to, man?
Nah, there are a few Chelsea fans on the train. I was just speaking to
And they
them.
recognize you.
They recognize you.
No.
No. Oh, that's a shame.
I thought you were big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, only 400 subscribers, real big time, man.
That's 400 more than I have.
Big time.
Nippin, I've got a special guest for you. I've got a special guest coming for you.
Oh no.
No.
Money.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, I didn't
they
think it
won't.
was possible for us to win without Mount playing. I was told that
They won't turn
by
up.
a very reliable source.
Hey, let's have it right, Jester, yeah? You fraud. Let's have it right.
Yeah,
Let's have it right.
Let's have it left. All right. Let's have it left. All right. Yeah.
Let's have it up, okay? Let's have it up.
Let's have it down.
Someone wants to be in your live stream, Sadiq.
Let's see then.
Do you wanna say hello?
Oh, too young, Steve.
Don't do that.
You're demonetized.
Have you got your parents'
demonetization?
You got your parents' permission to be on the stream? You got your parents' permission?
I'm hiding my face.
Yes, I would like to be deleted now. I'm gonna
Why?
go full green screen. I'm gonna put a green screen right here.
Jester, next time I want you just to wear a green t-shirt, so it's just your head that appears.
You know, I was wearing my white kit today. I sat in front of this thing, and it was green. And then I put on the away kit from last year, and it went green. I was like, well, that's three wardrobe changes. I don't get paid for each wardrobe change. What is it with you guys in trains?
Hello.
Oh, you ain't on train.
Wait, Fator, Ashford's
How's
behind
the
you.
pies? How's the pie?
Ashford's behind you.
High review, mate. High review.
Nippin, shut up. Let me talk.
Damn, that's so violent.
What happened, man? You were so peaceful when you're together. What's going on, man?
Anyway, what are we talking about?
The pies?
How's the pie? How's the pie?
Oh, how's the pie? The pie looks nice.
How much?
How's it? How's it taste?
Wait. For Thor, but how is the steak pie though, not Astrid?
£5.
Oh.
£5. Nippon, don't make me go for Alan like I did to Wayne yesterday, please. So shut your mouth.
Oh no, come on.
Nippon didn't do anything. Nippon didn't do anything.
Exactly. What did I do? What did I do? Tell me.
Good Lord, man.
What did you do? You simp on someone though, honestly. I know you simp someone. I don't want to say here, but I'm gonna.
You really want to go down that road?
But Thor,
this
is.
Oh, she want to fight, yeah? Whoa.
No, listen. I'm gonna cut off.
Do you remember the saying?
I don't want to fight.
Yeah, that's why. Shut your mouth then.
Yo, relax.
Yeah, go on. Let's talk to me, please, because I haven't been talking.
The more I'm saying I don't want to fight, the more you're trying to provoke me.
No. Hold on. Let's dig talk first.
Okay, listen. Father, first of all, Nippon didn't say anything bad to you. He hasn't said anything.
Carry on.
So let's please cut the rudeness to each other, please. Okay?
Carry on.
We don't want Wayne part 2, please.
Okay.
Carry on.
Okay, Father, we saw you on TV. It was a very, very good photo. Are you gonna picture it everywhere?
Yeah, I already did. So thank you for Chelsea for uploading that photo. That was a legendary one. I thought.
Can you please post it on the Indonesia page on Instagram?
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah. Who's your man of the match, man? Before I wrap it up.
Mendy. If it wasn't for Mendy in that first half, it would have been easily like that save, that goal line shape. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It could have been like. I think first half we were too complacent. That's why Villa got their chance in the first half. They had loads of chances. If it wasn't for Mendy, we could have been easily like 3-1 down.
Nice.
We were poor.
I agree, man. You're right, man. Father, you're right. That's fact.
All right, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Father, big up to you. Nippon, I'm gone, bro.
Guys, it's Terry Kovačić's birthday. Happy birthday to Terry, guys.
Happy birthday, Terry, man.
Happy birthday, Terry.
Who's Terry? Oh, the
Just say
Terry
happy
guy.
birthday, Nippy. Just say happy birthday.
Just say happy birthday.
Who's
Just say happy
Terry?
birthday. No, just say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh my.
There we go.
Good Lord, have mercy.
Just say it. So it's all good.
Are you, man? I was meant to be gone half an hour ago, man. I'm out.
Well, didn't hey, it's you can hit pause or stop on this bad boy.
I stayed for Prime. I bought Prime on.
I knew it was Prime's fault.
Hey! I'm not on stream simpling and eating pies, but blame me.
Big up, man. Big up. Everyone, like the video, man. 150 likes, please. Subscribe, hit the notification. Click the link in the description. One football, and we're gone.
Subscribe.
The Prince of Pies.
Don't eat all the pies. And
Father Pop.
Prime time.
Because the look, Latimus.
what? Wait, Nippon,
What
you
about
say?
me? Not me.
I did you.
You were doing.
Yeah.
You were giving it a serious look there.
Nippon. I know you simped on the Blues Fans TV presenter.
End it, man. End it.
Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Time to go.
Ignore him.
It's time to go.
Ignore him.
Big man claw.
Sorry. No. Don't worry. I'm drunk anyway, so allow me, fam.
Yeah, he's drunk.
Let me go in as well.
You don't like the video? We're out, man. Peace.
Like the video, smash the like for amazing photo up front. One click, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Prime's channel as well. Subscribe to KA.
Subscribe and
unsubscribe to
Have no
Nippon's
effort,
channel.
only fair.
Subscribe to Nippon, subscribe to Prime's channel, subscribe to Case Filter as well.
Thank you.
And I'll subscribe Nippon. Thank you so much for people for tuning in.
Subscribe to Fitzgerald's OnlyFans as well.
That's all I gotta say.
Alright, listen, you lot, wrap it up, man. Peace. Like the video, man. We're out.
Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels. I would watch us.
WorldWideChels.
Subscribe